Hello, you Mayhem Makers. It is Mindy and Debbie with Quilting Mayhem, and welcome back to another Mindy's Monday Live. We might need to rename it because, you know, it's a lot of Mindy and Debbie show. But I am back from QuiltCon and a conference, and Debbie is back from training. I mean, we have been on a whirlwind tour this month.
Yeah.
But we thought, you know, we would share, since we just announced that we took on Baby Lock, we wanted to share this brand new specialty machine, or brand new to us.
Yeah.
It's really kind of cool. And after coming back from QuiltCon, it was interesting to see. I saw a lot of quilts. Not only were they machine quilted, but hand quilted. You know, like, there was a good variety of what people were doing. So what's nice is that if you don't necessarily have the time to hand quilt, but you like the look of hand quilting, or maybe you don't have the dexterity. I know a lot of people can't do handwork as much anymore because it just makes your hands all cranky. This machine is super cool. So we just got it in last week. We do have it on special. So we have our No Expo, Sew Expo special going on, plus Sew Expo's coming up, and we're doing some specials for that. So if you come see us, like if you go to Sew Expo and you come to us, bring us that quote that you got, and we will give you a matched price of whatever your quote is, plus a $100 gift card. So you'll get $100 extra freebies for coming and buying with us and having us become your dealer. But let's talk about this machine.
Oh my gosh, the Sashiko machine, if I said that right.
I hear always two different days. We were talking about that. Like, I call it Sashiko. Summer was Sashiko. I went on Google. I still, potato. Very cool machine that makes it look hand stitched.
Oh my gosh, yes. It's so easy to use too.
Oh my god. Yeah. So why don't you tell us some of the highlights of how this machine works?
Well, what I love about it is that you can change the stitch length, but not just that, you can change the length between the stitches too.
So here, I'll show as I throw things on the ground. So this is what the stitches look like. This is that hand stitched look. And so you can change not only how long that stitch, but how long that gap is.
Yeah, that's so cool.
So super cool.
I don't know all the applications yet, but look at that. You could do that and do that with your fabric before you sew it together. So this, and have your fabric make a bag or something like that.
So you can essentially pre-quilt your fabric in that Sashiko style, and then do garments, bags. You could add it to clothing, and like your world is endless. And even what we hear, binding. If you wanted maybe your binding to look like it was hand stitched.
And I've seen a lot of garments, where around the edging of a jacket or pants or something like that. It looks really cool.
Yes. And then what I thought was cool is this actually stitches from the bottom, from the bobbin. So there is not a top thread at all. It is one thread system. It just does it from the bobbin. It's unique. And then you can do some cool stuff. So our employees have been playing, having fun with the new machines, and this, I thought was super cool.
Using decorative thread.
So this is still that same Sashiko stitch, but they've added some decorative thread or cording to give it more pizzazz.
Yeah.
So as you're talking garments and things, like if you're just trying to add that extra zing to it, this was cool. She was telling us all about it. I was like, ooh, okay. I haven't had time to play. I've been back one day. But it's not just, generally I get tired, like, that one trick pony, but this has so many different options. And we thought we'd actually let you see what it looks like as it's stitching, because I found it kind of mesmerizing. So we'll let our camera guy come on in as we come here. So we just have a quilt sandwich, and you're just going to put your foot down, and I'm going to try to go slowly because this is really cool. There is like this little stitch finger that comes and pulls that thread up. I don't know if I'm trying to go slow, but it's doing that unique kind of grab that thread. It's hard to go slow enough so you can see it, but I mean, I can just stand here and watch it do that all day. So then of course you can speed it up. And there's your stitch. And you pull it out. You cut that bottom thread, and look, there's not even a start and stop thread. Like when you're worried about that, it's all nice and clean on the top. And the back actually you have your threads, but it's super clean. So then you could just bury your threads from the back, which of course, because of this fabric being a print, you can't see it as well. So then you don't have to worry about it. I was just,
Yeah.
I was still wowed about, I was super excited. One of my favorite parts because, you know, you get machines and you have different brands and, you know, they all kind of can start to operate the same and they all have their different little perks. But Baby Lock, as far as I know, is the only one that has this machine. So I wanted to show how cool it is.
I've always seen it, you know, heard about it, but to see it live and then touching it, it's like, okay, that's really cool.
I now may have to have that hand stitch look on like all my
I know,
projects.
yeah, figure that out.
That is just too cool. So if you're looking for something a little different or you need to, you know, you want that hand look and just a lot easier, you can have a lot of fun with this machine. And like we said, it's on sale. It's a special for us right now until the end of Sew Expo. So if you've been looking forward to this and maybe just couldn't find somebody that had one or that could show it to you, come see us. We'll gladly demo it, let you play with it, see what all it can do, and maybe, you know,
maybe you have some ideas you can share with us.
Oh yeah. Anybody that has one that maybe has done some cool stuff, I love show and tell. So absolutely share it on our Facebook, our Instagram, our TikTok, all the things. We love all the sharing and seeing what you guys do with it. 'Cause that is very cool. And I don't know a lot of people that actually have this machine. So
and it comes with the manual, and then it also comes with a quick reference guide too. So you'll get that with it, and that's always a good idea. And then,
And I do love that. I love that, you know, because usually, especially if you don't use it as much, and you go and you sit down at that machine and you go, okay, so how do I do X, Y, Z? It's nice to have the quick reference cards so you're not flipping through all the pages and that kind of stuff. So,
but it's nice to have a hard copy.
And it comes with all the lovely Baby Lock warranties, all those kinds of things, all our Quilting Mayhem promos. We will be able to service them and all those kinds of things here in the store. So just like everything else, we will take care of you. We will help you learn it and love it and just get ready to take one home.
Woohoo.
So we hope you guys have a lovely day and keep on stitching.